student. Before we start our discussion, let's have first a short prayer. So Mr. Marvel Mabon, can you please lead the prayer? Okay, thank you, Mr. Marvel Mabon. So our topic for today is the endocrine system, glands, and their hormones. At the end of the lesson, you are expected to learn the following. The first one is identify the major endocrine glands in the human body, illustrate the endocrine system, and explain the functions of endocrine systems, including the glands and their functions. So, in our last topic in the lesson 1, you have learned how the nervous system coordinates and regulates the communication and then the process within our body, and how the nervous system helps us to adapt in our environment in order to survive. This activity is a part of recalling or reviewing our last topic. This is the called word search activity. The directions are below is the word search activity regarding the words found in the nervous system. Here are 15 words listed below that you need to look for and share your understanding to the class. I will call on some of you, and then you are required to answer and share your ideas about it. Yes, Mr. Giancarlo, know you're well. Oh, very good. We have found out the first word in the upper corner of our table, which is the spinal cord, and we have properly stated its function, which is to carry the messages from between the brain and to the different parts of our body. Very good, grade 10. Now that you have found out all the words that is listed here, it means you are ready for our next discussion. Now I want you to answer 5 questions before we properly proceed in our discussion. The first question is, what can you infer in the image? Yes, Ms. Katamora. What can you infer in the image? Very good. What can you see is the endocrine glands, is the endocrine system of us. And then the second question is, do you have any idea about the illustration besides from its endocrine system? Yes, this is all the glands in the endocrine system. The third question is, can you recognize some of the part in the illustration? And then if you can recognize it, can you share your understanding or your idea about it? Yes, you are all familiar with the ovaries of ovaries or the prostate intestines and also its functions. And then, do you have any idea about its functions? Very good, Mr. Dungon. We have an idea about it. Number 5, do you have any idea if it's connected with hormones? Oh, some answer yes and some answer no. Well, let's find it out as we go along our discussion. But first, as an activity before we proceed, this activity is called Hormones on the Go. So I have here a bundle of paper. So as we play a song, this bundle of paper will travel to every each of you, and the person who holds this paper will pick some of the paper, this one, and then hence this paper contains number which is connected in the illustration. Let's start the game. Okay, let's play the music. Okay, stop the music. Mr. Candidato, what number did you pick? What number did you pick, Mr. Candidato? Oh, number 1. You are right. The number 1 is the respiration. The number 1 is respiration. And then the number, who got the number 2? Number 2, Miss Arsibe. Mitapo said, you are correct. Now that we have all answered our activity, let's proceed to the proper lesson. So the endocrine glands and their functions. The endocrine system is composed of different glands which secrete hormones that regulate metabolism, The thyroid-releasing hormones that stimulates the pituitary gland to produce the thyroid-stimulating hormones. The gonadotropic-releasing hormones causes pituitary gland to produce important reproductive hormones. And then the oxytocin, which controls the mainly important behaviors and emotions such as the sexual arousal, the trust, the recognition, and the maternal behavior. The second one is the pituitary gland. When we say pituitary gland, it produces hormones that stimulate growth, and it controls the other functions of the glands. The pituitary gland is also called as the master gland because it controls the other functions of the gland. So it is found in the base of the brain. The next is the hormones of the pituitary gland. This involves the oxytocin, the growth hormones, the prolactin, the luteinizing hormones, the follicle-stimulating hormones, the adrenocorticotropic hormones, and the antineurotic hormones. The thyroid gland is located in the neck below the voice box. It produces hormones that regulate body metabolism and storage calcium in the bones, which is the thyroid hormones. The thyroid glands regulates the growth and the improvement or the development of our brain when we are just a child. And then parathyroid gland produces hormones that control the calcium levels in our body and it normalizes our bone growth. Also, the hormones that is produced by parathyroid is called parathyroid. And this parathyroid gland is located in our neck. Next is the thymus gland. The thymus gland has thymosin. It produces hormones that enables our body to produce cells before puberty. The next one is the adrenal gland. Adrenal gland produces hormones that affects our metabolism, our immune system, and our blood pressure. And also, it enables us how to respond in our stress reaction. The adrenal hormones is called adrenaline and many others. The pancreas gland. Pancreas produces hormones that regulate the blood sugar levels, and this hormones is called insulin and glucagon. So the pancreas is located just behind our stomach. As I mentioned earlier, the insulin and glucagon they are the hormones that regulate our blood sugar or the glucose level in our body. Then we have the reproductive glands, the testes for males and the ovaries for females. Let's divide it. The male gonads or the testes, it can be found in the scrotum, which produces hormones that control maturation of sperm and development of secondary male sexual characteristics. The testosterone hormones is the hormones that is responsible for our growth, for the male growth characteristics, such as their pubic hair, their facial hair, and so on and so forth. The next one is the female or the ovaries in females. It produces hormones that influence development of the secondary female sexual characteristics and maturation of the egg cells and ovulation. So we have the so-called estrogen and progesterone, which is being produced by ovaries. This is the hormones of ovaries, and this hormones is responsible for the development of female characteristics. For example, the breast growth in female, their menstruation, and their pregnancy. Then we have the pineal gland. The pineal gland produces a hormone that regulates the biological clock in some animals and even in humans. So, speaking of biological clock, we have melatonin. Melatonin is the hormone that is responsible for our wake and sleep cycle. So, you would be wondering why we are sleeping or why we are waking up in the morning. It's because the melatonin is the hormone that is responsible for this process Okay,